Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Chase Daniel and the offense heading back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Daniel on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Daniel. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A 1st down throw for Daniel. He's going to wind up and air it out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
First down pass.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Look at, well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Harry as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots continue to roll.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Jawar Wasser now for the point after.
You guys are not even funny.
And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
So we have reached halftime in our first rough crowd. No football for 6 months.
Dylan, you guys remember Lurs. I know it's you too.
Let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to
it's
see
Cordell, Dylan.
In the second half as we get back at it underway in this
yes, it's Cordell right there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Yeah, but Dylan, if you guys get on there, guess who's on there?
Here comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following that long
because it's Cordell saying it.
Drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready.
Dylan, don't play the game. I'm not stupid.
You would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you worked on.
I'm not stupid, Dylan. Because I blocked Cordell. I blocked Cody.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile
I'm not stupid, you idiot stick.
Challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here.
Bobby?
Not been very good.
What about it?
Spots. There's an easy throw and catch.
Yeah, I did.
First down.
The big play to start him out.
And Bob saying it's Cordell.
They'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy.
You guys are not hilarious. You think it's funny, but I don't think you guys are hilarious.
First down. So the big play gets him all the way
because Dylan, I know it's you freaking assholes.
Trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats.
What?
If he continues.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Hi, Cody. How was Jail?
Continues to pour it on.
Dylan, don't play the game. I'm not stupid. I know you guys are doing it because I blocked him. I'm not no fucking idiot.
I'm going back to the gridiron. That's a heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll
Dylan, shut up.
Out as their drive will begin at the 25. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
The last episode was called Fuller House, Dylan.
But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
Not
that
Fuller.
maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're
Jesus,
looking for
Dylan,
right now.
you're such a
you talk about going to your playmakers. They
shit
probably need to do it.
sometimes.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Daniel going to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance. And they're
bastard.
a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Barry Wood.
The intended receiver.
You guys are not freaking hilarious. I know that's Cordell now.
Of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
20. The pass complete. It's Bird. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You guys don't know what Barry Wood gamer is.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Despite the score,
I'm back.
the deficit,
yeah, I know I'm not. You're not. You're Barry Wood.
He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Cordell.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Daniel looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
63. Lions, nothing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the ground, Michelle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rex Burkhead ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot.
To Jeremy Davis.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Daniel on 3rd down. Open man is Allison, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Daniel throwing again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Daniel. Little short pass to James. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air again, Daniel. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Harry. They got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches.
I gotta pee also. I gotta pee all of a sudden.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Look at the score now, Dylan.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Geronimo Allison, the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
To throw again, Daniel. This one caught by Davis.
Yes, Dylan, that's what the score is.
He's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a
Should have Cordell look too, Dylan.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Out of the gun, Daniel. Little short pass to James. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
2-minute warning.
very hard for them to move the ball.
After you're done with this, I'm going on GTA, Dylan.
You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Daniel, open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Throwing again is Daniel. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
FIFA what?
At their 48-yard line.
Once again, Daniel. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Into the end zone!
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And
into the end
zone. We're going to give you
zone.
everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
Daniel's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, here's Daniel. There defensively to make the play, Joanne Williams. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field.
It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Got a man open. That's Harry. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is called a spectacular one-handed grab there.
Tonight's
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
With a good first preseason matchup under my belt, Coach called me into his office. I was hoping for good news. I tried to come to terms with the fact that my view for the rest of the year would be from the sidelines and not the line of scrimmage. But life has a way of surprising me sometimes.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development trait, Superstar and Superstar X Factor player.
My chance to start a regular season game arrived unexpectedly in the middle of week 7. Our starter was injured, and I was the next man up. It took everything I had to calm my nerves. The preseason is one thing, but I've been stepping out under the lights for real this time. Then we huddled up and headed out.
Nice one.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10.
So here we are, Charles, speaking of this rookie quarterback. He's had one training camp and, gosh, I don't know, about a month and a half or so of regular season games to try to digest everything. Now here he is making his first NFL start.
And he will tell you that he is calm, has everything under control, that the butterflies won't get it. But let's just be honest about it. They have to affect him at least a little bit. Let's see if he can handle it. Now, preseason, I thought he was a little bit up and down. But you mentioned the time he's had with the team, the time watching the starter play. Here's his opportunity, and I would expect the coaching staff to emphasize what he does well in their play calling.
So does that mean you think the playbook shrinks a little bit here?
I think they have to be careful about that because here's the thing. NFL defenses, if you shrink the playbook too much, then it just really strangles your opportunity to try and move the football. You can't be too simplistic. But at the same time, as I mentioned before, emphasize what he does best. Try and call plays in that genre to help him out. Remember, he didn't know he was going to be a starter until late in the week. So he didn't have much time to prepare. That meant this coaching staff had to go overtime in order to prepare a game plan for him.
And worth remembering, this is that he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense about to go to work, and it's Jimmy Garoppolo, Charles, at quarterback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
The ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Third down and 9 yards.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive.
And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacob Hollister, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Justin Rohrwasser.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball carrier.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Well, the second down throw on target. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
You buttholes. They got the ball back.
The 49er offense set to get this
Jackasses.
drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On second down, Mostert. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll get this across the midfield straight, but still winding up short of the first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Going deep here for Edelman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
He's got Sanu. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing right in, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. And with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game,
why do you need to lay down? Come on.
He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Get in there. Lay down.
Really
I'm touching you.
The Colorado man getting a hand in on it. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacob Hollister with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
49ers nothing. Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Not much on that run,
Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Edelman set to return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacob Hollister on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, and make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Point after, right down the middle, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Mostert. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Heavy set out there at the 31. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Garoppolo with the completion there. He, of course, drafted by these Patriots back in 2014. Spent 3.5 years as the understudy to Tom Brady. And you remember the discussions about, well, we can't keep both of these guys. And it was Garoppolo who departed, traded to San Francisco for a second-round pick back on Halloween of 2017. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Brandon Copeland just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down. But if you're thinking of working with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Letting one go deep for his running back, White. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots are pouring it on. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? A lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first and bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we've reached the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his line, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's in your pre-script, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Now a pass here, caught by Edelman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader.
There he goes, Julian Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Preston Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And now Edelman.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Patriots take over. Julian Edelman and the rest of the offense back onto the field now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for.
And it'll bring up third down. Back to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now fourth down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
His kick is no good.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll start on the ground with Monster. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back now in Foxborough. The Niners on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. This is James White. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice it.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38.
1st and 10 at the 49.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots continue to roll. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Dante Pettis on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
George Kittle. A 7-yard pickup.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Complete to Ross.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side.
Garoppolo's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a game.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Garoppolo again. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Here comes the 49ers punter net. He's on to punt for San Francisco. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this go deep. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Going deep here for Edelman. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Akello Witherspoon on the coverage.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And a 49er 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Garoppolo's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And it's 3rd down.
Dante Pettis, incomplete. Covered by Jason McCourty.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for Edelman. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Pettis now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Pettis on the return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this.